Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lenore, Makeup by Leo here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning and continuing to support my channel. I truly appreciate you guys. Now for today's video, I am going to be talking about the new One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. Girl, we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be testing it out. We're going to do a little wear test on this and see how it works out for us. I'm also doing a giveaway on this eyeshadow palette as promised. So this is the color story here. I don't know if I'm going to do swatches, but if I do, they will be probably towards the end of the video. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But if you want to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is comment down below those emojis and comment down below what is your favorite makeup brand right now, and that way we can start up a little conversation down in the comment section. I feel like that's the only way I will get to know you guys, and that is the only way that I will get to know what it is that you guys would like to see here on my channel. I know that I received a comment about doing more makeup tutorials, makeup videos, so I'm bringing you more makeup videos. If you want to see how I got this eye look, you want to enter this giveaway, and you want to hear my thoughts on this powder here, then go ahead and keep on watching this video. Starting out with my base, so basically we're going to be going in with some foundation, girl, but first I'm going to prep the skin. I am going to be using the primer that I used in my last video. I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin with the ColourPop No Filter Primer, and I'm going to go in with a warmer foundation because I want to see what it does with the foundation. So I did go ahead and wet my sponge already. I have my sponge damp so we can blend out the foundation with the sponge, but I am gonna go in with the brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the brush first with my foundation. I don't even know why I'm explaining this, girl, but to get fuller coverage, you want to go in with a brush, and then if you want to take some product off, I would go in with a beauty sponge. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 pumps on the back of my hand of this Believe Beauty foundation, and we're just going to go in with this. I haven't had this foundation that long and it smells funky already. This one's in the shade Toffee, so just in case you're wondering, and this is very, very warm. Just pat her into the skin. It's so weird, like I haven't had this foundation that long and it has a funky smell to it already, and I'm like freaking out because, girl, like why? So this is the difference between my skin and the foundation, so just so you can kind of get an idea of what my skin is looking like without foundation. I'm gonna see if this pink powder will switch up the color from the foundation, because you know powders, when they have a tint to them, they will do that. I have more olive undertones, so pink is actually a really good powder to use to cancel out any green undertones. So I'm hoping that this is a really good powder, because if it is, I want to go back to Sephora and get the Secure the Blur primer, and I also want to get the One Size concealer, maybe like a setting powder from One Size. It's been a while since I shopped at Sephora. I was like, why do they act like that? Like they literally act like like they're too good to help you or something. I asked one of the guys that worked there, I was like, do y'all have these in like a trial size? And he was like, yeah, right over there where the minis are at. And I was like, okay. So I go to the minis and I'm like looking for the pink powder. He failed to tell me that they don't carry the pink powders in trial size because they're newer product. So I'm over there like looking like a psychopath for the pink powders. Do people treat you guys like that when you go to Sephora or Ulta? I've noticed like when I don't have my makeup done, they look at me like I'm gonna steal or something. And then when I have my makeup on and I'm just browsing around, I notice they don't bother me. They probably were looking at me like probably gonna steal. So I was like being treated like awkwardly, and I was like, okay, well, I guess. I felt a little upset because I was just like, why are they acting like that? So I went to go ask the guy, after looking through the powders for a little while, I went to go ask the guy from Sephora. I was like, so do y'all only carry this in the translucent shade? And he was like, well, yeah, because that's a new product. And I was like, okay, thank you. And I just went ahead and got the big one, of course, because that's all they got, you know what I'm saying? I just went to the register to pay, and I was looking around, and I hate that when you're still kind of looking around, especially because they have all the mini stuff, the trial size right in that area where you're gonna check out. Like, it's kind of hard to not look at the stuff. So I was like looking around at the stuff, and they're just looking at me look, and I'm like, bro, let me look around before you're, you know, before I cash out. Like, it was just crazy. I'm like, I don't know why they act like that. Like, why do you even have a job here? You're gonna have an attitude, or you're gonna think like you're above anybody. Like, you're not. The concealers I went in with was the JACLYN concealer in light medium yellow, and then with the Physicians Formula Butter Glow concealer. I don't like this concealer by itself because I feel like it's very oily. Like, I don't know, it's just, it creases fast underneath my eyes. And then this one's a super fast drying concealer, and this one you have to work quick when you use it. So I like to mix these two together to kind of like get, this one's a little lighter, this one's a little bit darker, so mixing them together kind of gives me like a really good combination for this brightening effect underneath my eyes. So that's what I've been doing as of lately. It's been working out just fine. So then we got the little Sephora bag here. So here is what the box looks like, and it has the shade on the top. This is the One Side Ultimate Setting Powder, and then it says dust with a powder brush or bake with a puff or soft matte for a soft matte finish with no flashback. So that's pretty cool, girl. So this is what it looks like. I like his packaging. It's really nice. So I do like the packaging. I'm gonna go ahead and, so it does come with like this, I guess not so much, I call these sifters, I don't know if that's what they're called, but it has this little sifter situation, and then it has the little, this little plastic. Oh, this is cute, look. It's his logo, so it's like one size, and then it has the slash in between, so that's where the powder comes out. So cute. I'm gonna put some in this container here. So it does look a lot lighter in the packaging as to like when you put it into the container here. I'm gonna use a puff to set underneath my eyes. Okay, and then I'm gonna pat some on the back of my hand before I pat it into the under eye. Let me zoom you in so you guys can see what's going on. So I feel like it does leave like a little bit of a light pinky tint to it, but nothing crazy. It's like light, like a very light pink, so nothing like what it looks like when you pour it out. And then this is my eye without it, so let me just fix that creasing. So I don't know if you can see the difference, but with the setting powder and then without. So I tend to get green around here, like I have olive undertones, so I have those tones here. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that area of my face as well with this pink powder, because I want to see if it cancels out any of that green. But let me do the other eye. This is actually really pretty. So I guess we're gonna go in and use nothing but powders today. I'm not gonna use any cream contouring or anything like that, but I do want to go in with a flat brush and just set the rest of my face before I add other product to my face. But so far I'm liking the way this is looking, girl. Let me add some more. This might be a new favorite. I like the way it wears. So I feel like it does change a little bit, like the warmth of the foundation, I guess, because it's more of a pinky foundation. Oh, my eyes are looking super crazy on the top. I have not set them, so they look disgusting. But I will set them in a minute. I just want to get all my face set. So far I'm enjoying this. It looks more peachy on the brush, like a beigey tone. But so far I'm liking this. Dude, even like putting it on my eyes, it looks really, really good. So I think I'm gonna do a look with this eyeshadow here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break down what it is that I use on my face. I did go in with this Romantic Beauty eyeliner, and I just created a little line here and a line here. I do have a look, something similar to this on my TikTok, but it's more like purple hues, and it's using a Wet n Wild palette. But the liner, the way I did the liner on this look, I did that same technique on the other eyeshadow look. That's what I use for liner. For lashes, I went in with the LA Colors Dramatic Lash, and these are in the style Diva. These are just some simple lashes. I believe you can find these at Dollar Tree for $1.25. So girl, $1.25, you can't beat it. And these lashes, they actually really do last if you're gentle with them and, you know, remove the glue, spray them with a little alcohol to sanitize them, put them back in the case. They will last you a while, so just be gentle with them, and lashes will last you a long time. For bronzer, I went in with this one from Beauty Creations, and this one's in Caramel U. I don't like the way this looks with this powder. I feel like it looks more of a contour shade, not a bronzing shade. So this, I would use it more so to sculpt. I did try to top it off with the LA Colors bronzer in Beachy, which is more warm, and I wish I would have went in with this first because I feel like it would have went perfectly with this powder. But anyways, this is what I went over the top with, so it looks a little bit more warmer, but for me it kind of looks muddy. So don't use this shade with this powder. I don't feel like it looks good over this powder. For blush, I went in with the same blush I used in my last video. This is the Natural Blush from LA Colors. I really like this blush. It's just a natural looking kind of flush look to your skin, so I do like that. Same highlight as the last video is the one from this Romantic Beauty blush and highlight duo, and I just use this to highlight my face. For lips, I went in with the Beauty Creations Tease Me lipstick in My Weakness, and this is actually a really pretty color. I did use a lip liner underneath, so I'm going to show you what I use as well. I went in with Beauty Creation Love Letter, because I just got your letter from the postman just the other day, because I love you and I'll do anything. Okay, enough. I went ahead and used My Weakness for the lipstick, and then for lip liner, Love Letter. And these are what the shades look like swatch. So that's Love Letter there, and then My Weakness. So I like the combination together, the color it created. It's really pretty, and I've just been obsessed with the Beauty Creations line when it comes to lips. Like these lip liners are super good. I have 5 shades. Girl, these are really good, and they last a long time. And then the lipsticks, they have some really nice shades. They have different tones. A lot of them have pink undertones, which I'm not like super crazy about, but this one's really nice. It's not too pink, it's not too, it's more of a brownie type of look to me, I guess because it's mixing well with the lip liner, so I do like that. And then to set the face, I went in with my EVETTE XO setting spray, which I'm already halfway with this. Hopefully I can get more use out of this before I start jumping into other setting sprays like this one from ColourPop that I just recently purchased. But girl, so far I like the way the makeup is looking. Now I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the One Size Beauty powder. So far it looks really good on my skin. Usually when I use this setting powder underneath my eyes without setting it before applying the loose setting powder to bake, it'll switch the color and my concealer will look totally different. But for some reason I feel like it made my concealer look brighter instead of like making it look darker. So I don't know if it's because it's a pink powder or I don't know. It's so crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and let this powder sit on the face. So it's 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit on the face. I do have a lot of cleaning to do, so I'm going to be cleaning my house. I have to get on my treadmill and do my 3-mile walk, so I'm going to be doing that as well. And just tidy up. I got to tidy up the house and wash some clothes and stuff like that. So I will check in with you around maybe 10 o'clock tonight, because I am going to wear this makeup all day long. I did want to go over the price on this powder and what it claims to do. It's funny because I have this eye makeup look on and my phone is not recognizing me, so it doesn't unlock. It's so funny. This powder retails for $34, and they have it in four different shades, which is really cool. They don't have this in a travel size yet, so that's the bummer about this. So if you want to try this powder, you are gonna have to pay full price for the big size, which is 1.2 ounces, 34.5 grams. And this is just a powder that is good. It's a good powder for brightening. It's good for canceling out any green, if you have any green in your skin. My olive tones peek through a lot around my lip. It's so crazy, but I've always been like that since forever. So far, I feel like it did like cover up what I'm usually insecure about. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but for me, looking at it in the mirror, I feel like it looks really, really good. This claims to have 24-hour shine control, all-day wear, sweat proof, and no flashback. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a selfie really quickly. So I'll go ahead and post a picture here so that way you guys can see, but it claims to have no flashback photo, so that's cool. And the good thing about this powder so far that I am like enjoying so far is that when you set your face, it actually blurs out your pores, and I really, really like that. I think it looks really, really smooth. The skin looks really smooth. I just feel like it looks really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day. I will come back and check in with you guys at the end of the day. I don't know what time. I'm thinking maybe 10 o'clock, maybe a little later. It just depends on how late I feel like picking up the camera and, you know, recording. But I like the way it looks so far. I think it looks really, really good. Okay, you guys, so I look crazy. My hair is all everywhere, but I pretty much had a long day today. I did do cleaning, like I said I did. I cleaned my gym and I cleaned my room, swept, mop, dusted, all that good stuff. And then I got on my treadmill and did my workout. So that's that. If you hear any noise, it's my treadmill. My husband's actually doing the treadmill right now. But it's already 10:25. It's 10:26, and this is what the makeup is looking like. Let me grab a mirror real quick. So I feel like it looks a little bit cracked underneath my eyes. This powder has kept me extremely matte. It looked pretty good for the most part throughout the day. The only thing I would say is I even like the color that it dried down to, because usually when I do a setting powder, my under eyes actually look darker when I set it with a loose setting powder. That's a different tone. So I've used translucent, and I've also used a yellow and a light pink, and the tone usually will change like the color of my foundation, but for some reason it'll usually go deeper, and with this powder it didn't go deeper. It actually brightened, which I really, really liked. It kept me super matte throughout the day, and for how much I did sweat today, it held on pretty well. So I can say that the powder is really, really good just off of first hand the way it performed. I do want to try it with my Juvia's Place foundation, the I Am Magic foundation, so maybe I'll do that like on the next video or on a future video. But because the Juvia's Place foundation, I love the way it goes on, but as soon as I set it, I feel like it looks crepey around my mouth. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It does get crepey around my mouth, so maybe I'll try it with the Juvia's Place foundation and see how it works out. But so far it looks really, really good, and I'm really, really in love with the turnout of today's makeup. Not the eyeshadow, I'm talking about like the face makeup, except for the contour. So that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my little review on the One Size pink setting powder. And like I said, if you want to enter this giveaway, you know what to do. Comment down those emojis and let me know your favorite makeup product down in the comments below. I will see you guys on my next video.